Hello and welcome back to Boxing Noise. So, the weigh-in has just concluded for USYK AJ2 and some interesting stuff has come out of it. So they both came to the podium. AJ was looking very passive, very kind of I don't know, he was trying to look quite stoic or something, I think. I think this is why he's kind of looked a bit nervous throughout the whole build-up. I think he's trying to come across very passive, very kind of indifferent. Well, maybe not passive is the right word. Very indifferent. I think he's trying to look like nothing's phasing him, and it's all business. So I think that's why maybe he's looked a bit kind of almost nervous at times. I think it's just he's just trying to look very, not phased by anything. I think he's trying to look, not phased by anything. Usyk, on the other hand, kind of really strutted up to the podium with a lot of purpose, which was it felt quite different for him. On the scales, Usyk, surprisingly, was not heavier than last time. Usyk came in at 100.5 kilos, so 15 stone 11. Whereas AJ, disappointingly, based on my video about what I thought about AJ's weight and the kind of misconceptions around that, has come in 4 pounds heavier, so 244 pounds, or in other words 110.9 kgs. Bit disappointed by that, because I think I'd like to have seen him 240 and below. That being said, though, I think this is going to be a really good fight. I think both fighters are going to have their moments in this one. It's going to be competitive at times. And I think both of them are going to have to come through some fire. I think the main talking point for me, which literally just happened now, and I straight away got my mic and started recording this, was in the interview, the first thing that Anthony Joshua said was, "I'm ready for 12 rounds." And now that's a worry for me, because 244 pounds against someone like Usyk, I'm not so sure them extra 4 pounds are going to help you get through 12 rounds. And also, I don't believe AJ can win a 12-round fight against Usyk, and I don't believe Usyk's looking for a 12-round fight this time. That again is another red flag for me with AJ. Why is he talking about a 12-round fight? His trainers have been doing, Garcia and Angel Fernandez have been, talking up, we're going for a knockout, we're doing this, we're doing that. We've made adjustments. And AJ has done nothing but talk about 12-round fights and how he was only losing by a couple of rounds last time, and, all that sort of stuff. He just needs to be a little bit better. That's worrying for me. I'd be interested to know what you guys thought. Again, I don't think, a bit like the public workout, let's not kind of look too much into this. As AJ said, weigh-ins don't win fights. And I totally agree with that. But I do think a certain amount can be looked into in terms of mentality and potential game plans for it based on their weight. And 244 pounds it kind of says he's coming in for power, which I disagree with based on my video I did before, in terms of what would be the optimum kind of weight for him, I believe. But then he kind of counteracts that by saying he's ready for a 12-round fight. Maybe he just meant it as in, I'm ready for anything. I'm well conditioned. But yeah, it's that's a red flag for me. I'm not too upset about 244 pounds. I definitely wanted him lower than that. And again, surprised by Usyk. I didn't think these rumours of 15 kilos were right. That's just lost in translation or some sort of joke. But I was expecting him to be a couple of pounds heavier. But then you can kind of get a bit kind of lost in kind of the media hype and all that, where people saying, "Oh, he's looking really bulky," and sometimes you just look at and think, "Oh yeah, they are looking bulky," but you've got to take in considering lighting, angles, and not getting kind of drawn into that herd mentality where one person says one thing and sometimes you need to question it a little bit more. So, but that being said, I did think he did look a few pounds heavier, but I definitely wasn't expecting like 33 pounds or, whatever people were saying. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great fight, and yeah, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.